morning.
All right, Spidey fans, this is Stan the Man Lee, here with the color commentary crew, where they give you views from a different side. God rest your soul, Stan. We appreciate you and Steve Ditko doing what you did in order to bring Spider-Man to us, one of the most popular superheroes of all time. And now we've got a brand new trailer to talk about. We've already done a review of the trailer. Make sure to click the links at the end in order to get there. Now we're going to talk about what in the world is going to happen with this. This, of course, is Rashad, your host, and I'm joined by my compadre.
Chuck Taylor here, guys. Yes, make sure you like and subscribe. I got theories. We gotta figure this out, sir. We gotta figure this out.
Let's go. All right, I got questions for you here, sir. First of all, I'm not going to go for the big question that everybody has. I'm not going to go for that one quite yet. You know, we'll keep you waiting a little bit on that. My first question is, it seems like they're building. Nah, that ain't one of the questions. I'm not going to even go there. You've been doing it. I've been burnt too many times.
You've been burnt too many times.
My first question for you is, sir, it seems like they're building the Sinister Six. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
I do agree.
Here's who we know we have. We know we've got Dr. Octopus. He's clear as day. All right, and we're pretty sure we got Electro here. They made it made it clear that it got some electricity, and we know for a fact that we got Green Goblin. That's clear as day as well. Now, I think we got the Lizard, although I hadn't seen him yet, but I need to, I guess, watch him a couple times because people keep saying, "Look, see that thing jumping?" I'm like, "What? What thing?"
See anything happen?
Right.
Well, where?
They'd be watching those trailers at like 148 speed, see everything, bro.
A bit of light. Well, I guess when they went and did the mountain thing off of the WandaVision, they saw the little light coming down the mountain, and they said that was Doctor Strange coming down. I'm like, huh? You see that when they remade the ending for WandaVision? When she was in the mountain, there was like this whole conspiracy thinking that was Doctor Strange coming down the mountain, but it really was just a glare from the camera coming in. I'm like, what in the world? Okay.
Yeah, now we know it wasn't Doctor Strange because he's over here chilling, helping high schoolers. So we got a couple other people that could be in it. All right, so we got those four. All right, we also got the Vulture. Remember it's been 2 movies ago. I think it's a pretty legitimate case for the Vulture being in this one because he wasn't in the last one at all, but he was a major villain in Spider-Man Homecoming. That's what it was? Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming. Yeah, right, major villain. And if this movie...
Back in the day.
Was that?
I said, yeah, back in the day.
Right. And, if this movie is going to bring in villains from the other characters like Electro and like Dr. Octopus, well, Tom Holland has a pretty decent list of villains as well. I would definitely give the Vulture equal status with Dr. Octopus. Absolutely. The Vulture was amazing and very scary when he was sitting in the car and they would talk to each other. Oh, really? Is that what you were? Yeah, I'm kidding. So I think the Vulture will be in here. We also got the Scorpion. Remember, he appeared at the end. Him and the Vulture were kind of talking back and forth. So he might be in this. You also get Sandman. I'm not sure if Sandman's going to be in this or not. I think they might kind of get us kind of like they did with Spider-Man Far From Home. When we saw the Earth thing, it was like, oh, that's Sandman. Yeah, it may not be. And also, a big member of the Sinister Six is Mysterio. His whole thing is being mysterious. So what are the chances that he really didn't die and he shows up in this one, or maybe Mysterio from another multiverse? Mysterio, again, is on equal billing to me, definitely with Dr. Octopus and any of the other villains that the other 2 Spider-Man had. So who do you think the Sinister Six is going to be?
I feel like you got a nice little list there. I'm trying to think like who else.
8 people on the Sinister Six. That math don't work.
I say you have a nice list. I'm trying to think of like which ones. I wouldn't take the Lizard out because I haven't heard anything about the Lizard. But he could be on there. I'm kind of, when I was looking up some of like the other YouTube shows, they were talking about, it was a lot of the villains that died. So like, you know, Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, it's Dr. whatever his name is. Octopus guy.
Right.
Doc Ock. There you go. Who else died?
The died.
Did Electro die? I don't know if Electro died.
Yeah, he died.
He died.
Mm-hmm. They pretty much all died.
most of them do die, but some of them don't.
That's why he's not gonna be in this one.
You said which one?
Sandman. He's the only one that made it out alive. That's why he's not gonna be in this one.
Yeah, for himself. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Electro. I think it'd be cool. Sandman is in here. Sandman, Spider-Man always is. It's like really cool seeing him fight Sandman. Like the Sandman that they had back when they did Spider-Man 3. Like the whole. Well, it probably looks crappy now compared to CGI, but at that time, that jump was like, like seeing him turn into him, and they had the music. It was good. It was like they did a really good job. That was like the best part of the movie. The third one wasn't that great. I'm thinking who else? What the villains has he had? Because he only had 2 villains on the Amazing Spider-Man. That was the Lizard and the Green Goblin
and Electro.
But they already got Electro that's going to be on there. Wow. But yeah, it already has Electro on there. So that's 4. And let's see, we got the Vulture. We need at least one of the regular Amazing. No. What is this Spider-Man called? Homecoming Spider-Man.
The Homecoming Spider-Man, sure.
So he has the I would say the Vulture and Scorpion, because they haven't brought Scorpion out, but they kind of teased them as it wasn't going to be Scorpion. So it'd be cool to kind of see what he looks like, see like how he turns to Scorpion, and see how Tom Holland gets out of this, because I don't know if this Spider-Man can handle this many characters. Like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, yes, he can deal with this many characters because he's done it before. He has like 4, 5, 6 people punching him and flipping, and he got webs coming out of his hands and wrists and stuff. He can do it. This one right here, he needs too much tech. He need Iron Man with him. He needs but he does have the drone, which he's probably not going to use in this movie. Like, to me, I'm like, I would kill them glasses on real quick. So as I saw people coming out of portals and crap, and it's time to blast off. Take these.
Instant kill.
Instant kill. You see the suit he put on once he saw Doc Ock. He put his arms out. Yeah. At least on the trailer, that's what they made it look like. Oh yeah, let me put this on. Put my real suit on. That little thing I made on my second movie ain't gonna work on this. So
I had this one that suit also, but we'll get to. I got some questions and some thoughts about that suit, but we'll get to that.
Okay, so this one, but yeah, those are. I think those are the ones that are gonna be the 6 out of the 8 that you named.
All right,
8 or 9 that you named. But there should be a female. Does he have any female villains? Because they like to have a female villain usually, or it's all boys club on this movie. I don't really see too many females in the movie. So
most of Spider-Man's villains are male. Like you have your symbiotes. There's a couple of female symbiotes, and you got like Black.
I know one of them's on the new Carnage movie. One of the female symbiotes is supposed to be on the Carnage.
Oh, okay. I've tried to stay away from the trailers on that, but I'll check it out. And also you got Black Cat, who's one of those kind of like, just like Catwoman is, off and again, on again villain versus.
That's Catwoman, I guess. But.
Yeah, exactly. All right, but I'm glad we brought up the symbiotes, because that's one more person that could be a part of the Sinister Six. So I just looked it up. Venom: Let There Be Carnage comes out October the 15th.
Not anymore.
Oh, has it been delayed?
Delayed until January. January 2020.
Wow. Dang it! I was gonna say, what do you think were the chances that at the end of that movie something's tied into this one? Okay.
But you know, they had a drop date for this one. I wonder, Sony and Disney partnered with this, right?
For this one, yes, but not for Venom.
Not for Venom.
Right.
So they can't release this on Disney, but they have to release this in a theater, right?
Yes.
Okay, because Sony got to make that paper. I got you.
Right.
So with that, I'm wondering if since they delayed Venom, I just saw that before we start talking. Are they gonna delay the Spider-Man?
Nah, I ain't delaying no Spider-Man. It's Christmas time. They gotta hit Christmas.
They do.
Oh, you talking about as far as COVID concerns are concerned?
Yeah, I'm saying.
They gonna ram that thing right in our throats. Go ahead, y'all. Just get the. You want to see this movie? Get the vaccine.
Get the vaccine. I'm gonna be there. We're gonna see Shang-Chi and all the rest of them. I'm taking today. We're gonna try to find, social distance. Get your mask on. Y'all going to school? Y'all can go see a movie.
Right.
So, but yeah.
So real quick, so do you think there's going to be any tie-in between this movie? Because they have talked about there being 4 universes. Like in that picture that you have behind you, they say that you start with 1 ring, and by the time you get to the end, there's 4 rings, which is the Tom Holland universe, the Tobey Maguire universe, the Andrew Garfield universe, and the Venom universe. That's what people think.
They trying extra hard on this one. I guess they better hope everybody watches Loki. So this is gonna be confusing. Like what? But I guess Spider-Verse, really be honest with you, Spider-Verse did the best job on setting this all up.
That's true.
Because, Spider-Verse was done so well, and it was a great movie. And kids can watch it. My kids watch, they understand all about this little multiverse from that movie.
It is the best Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, it's really awesome. So that helped out. So I guess we kind of follow along what's going on with this one. I would like to see
Miles,
something. Because the boys should be 5 years older, right?
Yeah,
they should be close to the same age.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the little Asian dude that he was trying to kill with his drones. Like he was little then. 5 years, they same age, we same grade. So Miles should be just becoming Miles now. Mm-hmm. 2 Spider-Mans up there.
That's true. Okay. All right. Here's also the other person that everybody's been waiting for that's coming from the other movies. What about the Rent guy?
The who?
The Rent guy. Rent!
Oh. The long nose. The long nose dude. His daughter had to just straight up that looks just like his daughter, bro. I'm like, dang, yeah, he look like his daddy.
Oh boy, that's gonna be hilarious. I would love to see him.
Rent.
I saw somebody. That wasn't my idea. I saw somebody on Facebook post it, and I was like, "That is great. I would love to see that guy." All right. Here's my next question for you. Here, this is also a little bit of a joke. So we know for a fact that Doctor Octopus, Electro, and Green Goblin are all in this, right? We know that for a fact. So my question for you is, why do all 3 of them hate Tony Stark?
Yeah, it's gotta tie into some Tony thing because this Spider-Man is completely tied to Tony. It's basically his son. That's his son. He just left him his empire. He wanted to date his aunt. All types of crazy stuff. So it's always. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna have anything to do with that.
Please let them have nothing to do with Tony Stark, please.
Yeah, nothing to have Tony Stark. Well, hopefully this one we can let Spider-Man kind of stand up on his own a little bit, because it kind of I do like this Spider-Man, but then you do kind of lose that feel of his independence, he learning and being able to figure things out, not just looking for the billionaire to get him out of this one, get him out of that one.
Right.
So I wouldn't mind them seeing him try to manage his life and also, live, fight crime and take care of people and keep everybody safe. Because that's one thing that makes Spider-Man Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like you got Spider-Man, like I'm an Avenger, I live in a $1 billion estate, I got private jets. That just takes away from Spider-Man.
Not
like,
Spider-Man. Spider-Man's broke.
Yeah, Spider-Man ain't got no money. He ain't never getting a girl. He always got to make the hard choice.
That's a lie. Spider-Man always be getting that girl, bro.
Like,
he gets a long list.
No. What I'm saying is, he get the girl. Even in the cartoon, he'll get the girl initially, but he always leave it. He always like gone. Like they on a date, he gotta leave. They set up a date, he gotta leave. He was about to talk to her, about to probably get the second, third base. He gotta go leave.
Right.
He'll never get nothing.
The shocker.
His best friend got this girl. All the type of things. I mean, it's always like that with Spider-Man. And he be like, curse you, Spider. He can never get the draws.
Oh, bro. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and get to the real question now. I think that we have teased our viewers long enough here. They're ready to click off.
Yeah.
All right. Are we getting Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland? That's what people want to know. Are we getting them? Do you think for sure that is the case? Just because we got Doc Ock and Electro, the villains from the other two Spider-Man, does that mean for sure that we're going to get these? Because there's no sign of them in this trailer at all.
Which there shouldn't be, because that would be stupid.
All right.
Like, let us, maybe like the last one you get like a voice or something, and it's like, what? And you hear something and you don't see the person. Like with that last one, you can like maybe throw that in, but not the first. Don't give it all away. Don't give everything away. Don't be DC. Don't give it all away. Hold some stuff to the vest. But yeah, I think we're getting them. I think he's definitely going to need them. Even though Spider-Man fights these villains by himself all the time, but he's going to use them. I think they're utilizing this multiverse, this type of variant type of thing to just we can tie everything in. We can just go ahead and just ain't gotta worry about casting nobody. We're gonna tie this in. Multiverse, another universe over here. Now the comic book, even DC, they doing the same thing with Flash. Let me just change this. Oh, we got Black Superman. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we got this one. Oh, we got this one. Aquaman, no problem. It's all multiverse. Earth 1, 4, 5, 6 or something, whatever they want to call it. So I think they're gonna be on it. I think this one's gonna be the banger. Like this is gonna be like the Infinity War Endgame of Spider-Man.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know if Tom's coming. I think he's still gonna be in more, but I think this is like it's gonna be his finale movie.
That's what who was saying that? Was it Emergency also? No. Somebody was saying that they think that this is gonna be the last MCU Spider-Man movie. Because because of that deal, like Sony is building their whole universe and they want Spider-Man. They're just going to go ahead and take, and it makes sense that this could be that, because if at the end of the day, if everybody forgets who Spider-Man is, then he could just go. He could just go and nobody would even remember who he was. So I think on the note of Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield, I think that you're looking at at Tobey Maguire right now on my screen.
You think that's Tom Holland?
I think that's Tobey Maguire.
You think that's Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, because
it's a little chunkier.
I mean, we've seen the Iron Spider suit. So seeing the Iron Spider suit again for like the third time. Okay, cool, Iron Spider suit, awesome. But if Tobey Maguire fought Dr. Octopus a lot of times, but he never had anything like that. Like that, to me, would be a way of really combating Dr. Octopus, because Dr. Octopus has got 4 extra arms. Now Spider-Man's got 4 extra. I think there's a chance that could be Tobey Maguire. And I think the trailer has him putting on the suit, but you know how Marvel lies, bro. They lie.
They ever since that Hulk one on the Avengers Infinity War, running out of Wakanda, I'm like, bro, y'all don't even have the mug in the movie. Y'all just like built this with that. So yes, they lie all the time.
Yeah.
biggest liars. Oh my god, they laugh how much they lie. They just laugh at us.
Even goes back to Thor Ragnarok with the you remember he had lost his eye. You know, lying. I think that's Tobey Maguire right there. Okay, what about Daredevil? Is he gonna be in this?
Yeah, he'll be in there for a little bit. He gonna get him. He gonna be in there from the beginning. He'll get him off of whatever charges he got.
Right.
He's, in jail. Playing possum a little bit, but yeah, he's there. So I think he's gonna come in, get him off, and I don't think he's gonna be Daredevil. I think he's just gonna kind of like, I'll see you around type of thing, say something. Yeah, he's in Matt Murdock. But he's gonna say something to like Hell's Kitchen, tie his little thing in. He said, hey, maybe we'll talk in Hell's Kitchen or something like that. He'll say some little line like that, and then like, oh, there go Matt. He got the Daredevil too. There we go. So it's like, he gonna make us all giddy like little girls. Like
he gonna get Tobey Maguire off, and he's gonna be like, stay out of trouble. I dare you.
You stupid. You dumb.
I dare you. And then Tom Holland's gonna be like, who you pointing at, bro? I'm over here. Like, oh, I do that. I'm just pretending that I didn't know that. Okay, I'm really blind, but I'm not blind. You think it's gonna be Charlie Cox?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I heard they were bringing the King. Oh, the Kingpin could be on here too.
What? You did the Kingpin? That's too far. God,
I heard they said
just doing everything.
The Kingpin's supposed to be on Hawkeye, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that the Kingpin's gonna be on Hawkeye. I go back to the different places. They said that they were bringing him on Hawkeye for something.
Okay, all right. I've had enough of this. All right, I've had enough of this. Now, if y'all doing this, y'all going that far out, you better put Agent Coulson in something. All right? Okay? If you're gonna be bringing in all of this stuff from Netflix and all the other movies, Agent Coulson needs to be in
Agent
something.
Coulson he had his time. He was the one that brought the Avengers together by something making him go apart.
He's alive in the multiverse, okay? Well, actually, he's dead.
He's not even really him. He's like a robot. He done died like 10 seasons ago. He must die every season. Now he's like he in the afterlife somewhere. He got like a Ghost Rider body, and then he got the dang Cyclops machine Terminator body. I'm like, he's the AI. This like he's everything.
At the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like May was like, hey, don't you want to, come over and hang out? No, I'm good. Okay. All right. What about Genki and Flash? Okay. Genki is the friend, right? That's his name? The man in the chair?
Is that his name?
I thought his name was Genki. Yeah.
That don't sound right.
Or whatever. Spider-Man's friend. All right. What's he up to? Like, what's gonna happen with him?
I don't really know. I'm trying to figure out. I know this thing needs to have some sort of like, some loss in it, some stakes. So something needs to happen. Somebody needs to die. Something needs to happen tragically. I know that this is supposed to be, they're thinking this is based off of a particular comic that a lot of people don't like, with Mephisto.
Oh, his name is Ned. My bad.
Ned. Yeah, I'm like Genki. I'm like, that don't sound right.
I think Genki is the name of the character somewhere else. I think that. Anyway, I'm sorry. I failed y'all. I failed this city. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
So I'm thinking somebody with some major, stakes. Something's gonna happen to somebody. Mm-hmm. It's the third movie. They gotta bring. I mean, most of the third movies that we have some sort of tragic loss. Thor Ragnarok lost everybody.
And then lost everybody again.
Then lost everybody again. Tony lost his house. I think that's all he lost. He almost lost his girl, and she flew in the fire. So that was some loss. Like I'm trying to think. And the Captain America.
Oh, he lost all his suits.
He lost all his superpower. In Captain America, Civil War, he lost the friendship, and the Avengers broke up.
Right.
That was tragic because everything had some type of impact on that third movie. So I'm thinking something's gonna happen on here to change.
It sounds like what you're saying is like it's going to be the start of something, but we're not going to see the resolution of that. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it kind of reminds me of one of the seasons of Flash that you never decided to watch. So when they did what do you call that? Flashpoint. But they did you see Flashpoint on Flash?
Of course. Oh, on Flash? No.
Okay. So his boy is Cisco, right? Okay. Now they did Flashpoint, which was stupid.
I did see that. I did see part of that one.
Okay. All right. Because it was stupid how they did it. Because we talked about that. Like, bro, you're gonna have to do a little bit more to convince me to kill my own mom. I'm just saying, like, my friends, I love y'all, but that ain't enough to get me to kill my mom, bro. But anyway, so Cisco was his boy, and what happened is in Flashpoint, he went and changed the stuff, and then he came back. And when he came back, stuff still wasn't right. And one of the things that wasn't right is that Cisco's brother was dead, and Cisco was pissed because Cisco was like, bro, like just go back and fix it. It's all good. Like, bring my brother back. I know my brother's supposed to be alive. And Flash is like, nah, I can't do that. I can only, I learned my lesson. Now I'm about to go make some other mistakes, but I learned that lesson. So I feel like something about the fact that Doctor Strange is about to erase everybody's memory of Spider-Man is really going to piss Ned off in some way. I think Ned is going to be like, he's going to discover that Peter is Spider-Man, not knowing that he's Spider-Man anymore, and be like, bruh, like, you've been lying to me. Like, this whole time, bruh. Like, who are you? You're not my boy. Because apparently, like, we've seen pictures of Ned kind of starting to buff up a little bit. So I just don't know who he's going to be. What do you think about that? You seem convinced.
But, I mean, it sounds like, we know something's going to happen with this spell. Like, it's gonna cause a multiverse, but if it because it was kind of tough. Like, the Avengers won't know who he is. Nobody knows who he is. He's back to nobody knowing, just him by himself. That's all he's done. So, so it's like, hey, to me, one thing is like you kind of know how to still connect with everybody if you wanted to, because you basically already done the test. Like, you already did it before, so now you just gotta go do it a different way without sharing that you're Spider-Man. And you can still tell them that you're Spider-Man. That's the only thing with me. It's like, okay, they don't know I'm Spider-Man, but then it's like, okay, I can just go ahead and let him find out I'm Spider-Man again and start this over again.
Bruh, you know full well how all these comic book movies and TV shows go. You know how it goes. You're Spider-Man? I can't believe you lied to me.
Yeah, and it's like, I hate you. And you're gonna see him. He's gonna turn to Venom and like, I hate Peter Parker. I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, he's gonna turn into Venom.
He's like, what just happened? I think his character turns into Hobgoblin or something. And one of the multiverse people, one of those different realities is Hobgoblin. So I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know for those. I just know somebody dying, and we gonna see Toby come here, and I don't think that's him behind you, but I definitely gonna want to see how they're gonna interact. And my whole thing is, when those bad guys come to this reality, why would they attack this Spider-Man? He looks nothing like their Spider-Man, and like, to me, it's like, they'd be like, where the heck am I? I thought I was dead or something like that. I'm coming to go fight somebody. I'm like, I'm alive. Shit. Like, let me go see if my family's still around. Like, let me go do something else. It's like, I'm not dead anymore. I ain't gonna go start fighting somebody just because I came back. It's kind of weird.
Well, a lot of people I've been talking to think that in that episode, in that scene right there, where Doc Ock is saying, hey, Peter, he's actually talking to Tobey Maguire.
Gotcha.
Through the magic of editing,
Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah, make you think whatever they wanted you to think. What about Flash? Is anything happening with him? or because they kind of been building up. Because remember, he's been texting people, you know, like all through the second movie. He was just
they had a little thing with his family type of thing. Like he was like kid, like he had a whole aura about him that, you know, try to make it so look, hey, I'm cool, but I'm really like hurt and I'm sad and I'm lonely type of thing. So they could pull from that and maybe make it him to kind of turn to another villain.
They gonna make him Miles Morales.
They make him Miles Morales. I'm done. Don't do that, guys.
Oh boy, that would be horrible.
That would be horrible.
Boy, we'd be sitting there, this dude in a black Spider-Man suit with some Jordans show up, boy, be like, oh, Miles! And he rip off the mask. It's like...
Man, hey, they got they got the other two Spider-Mans, and they might bring in Miles and just like, hey, I think I saw y'all need some help, and he just come in there like, we got Miles. It's like they don't have to explain it all, and they can do it the same way. Oh, you know, something happened, you know, that caused this to happen, and you know, I'm here. You know, they ain't gotta. We don't care. We just want to see him, you know, kick some ass. So
exactly. All right, I think that is enough that our viewers can sit through, but we still got more to talk about. So let's just do another show. We'll do the What's Gonna Happen, the Spider-Man No Way Home Part 2. In the meantime, please leave your comments right here. What do you think is gonna happen? Leave it right here on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, wherever it is that you see us. Of course, you've got to subscribe
to survive.
This is Color Commentary, where we give you views from a different side. Parker. Peace.
Saturday morning.